Ji Chang-wook has always been known as the bright, confident, and endlessly charming actor who could make anyone smile with his laughter. But beneath that dazzling smile and those picture-perfect moments lies a side of him that few people have ever seen. A side that surfaced in a moment so unexpected, it left not only fans speechless, but also those closest to him deeply moved. And in that same moment, when his emotions were laid bare for the world to see, Nam Ji-hyun, the actress who once shared the screen with him in one of his most memorable dramas, walked in. What happened next has become one of the most talked about moments in recent entertainment news. Hello everyone, and welcome back to K-Drama Television. Thank you for tuning in once again, where we uncover the most touching, heartwarming, and sometimes surprising stories from the world of Korean entertainment. Today's story is one that will make your heart ache a little, because it's not about a grand announcement or a drama trailer. It's about a man who, for a brief moment, showed us that even the strongest hearts sometimes hide tears they never meant to show. It all started at what was supposed to be a joyous event, a behind-the-scenes talk session for Ji Chang-wook's upcoming drama. The venue was filled with excitement. Fans had waited months to see him in person again, and as always, Ji Chang-wook's presence lit up the room. He laughed, waved to fans, and even joked with the host about how he still gets nervous before public appearances. Everything seemed perfectly in character, until the questions shifted from his projects to something more personal. A fan asked, "Oppa, what's the one thing you wish people really understood about you?" At first, Ji Chang-wook smiled, trying to think of a lighthearted answer. But then he paused. The silence stretched for a few seconds longer than anyone expected. And when he finally spoke, his voice was soft, quieter than usual. "Sometimes," he said, "I wish people would understand that being strong all the time is hard. That behind all the smiles and energy, I'm also human." You could hear a pin drop. The atmosphere in the room completely shifted. For a man who's always seemed composed and confident, those words carried a weight that no one was ready for. His eyes glistened slightly under the stage lights, and though he tried to maintain his composure, it was clear that his emotions were bubbling close to the surface. Fans in the audience later described that moment as one of the most heartfelt things they'd ever witnessed from him. Many said it felt like Ji Chang-wook had finally let the walls down, the walls he had so carefully built over years of fame, pressure, and expectation. It wasn't just a moment of vulnerability. It was a confession from someone who had been holding so much inside. And then, just as the audience was taking in his words, something unexpected happened: the arrival of Nam Ji-hyun. Yes, Nam Ji-hyun, his former co-star from Suspicious Partner, the drama that first ignited massive chemistry rumors and made fans dream of their off-screen closeness. She appeared quietly at the back of the hall, not as a guest speaker, not as part of the event's plan, but simply to show support. The audience noticed her almost immediately, and the room filled with whispers. Ji Chang-wook's expression changed the moment he saw her. Surprise, followed by something softer, warmer. Nam Ji-hyun, dressed simply in a white top and jeans, smiled shyly and waved as the cameras turned toward her. She didn't want to steal the spotlight, but her presence somehow made the whole scene even more emotional. As she walked closer to the stage, Ji Chang-wook seemed momentarily lost for words. "Jihan?" he said with a soft laugh, his tone carrying both disbelief and gratitude. She replied gently, "I came to support you, Sunbaenim." The audience cheered, unable to contain their excitement. The two shared a brief but meaningful eye contact that seemed to say everything words couldn't. And in that instant, the emotional walls that Ji Chang-wook had built over years of hardship seemed to crumble just a little more. It's no secret that Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun share a special bond. Ever since Suspicious Partner, fans have shipped them endlessly, citing their genuine chemistry, the way they laughed together off-screen, and how natural they seemed even when the cameras stopped rolling. They have always spoken fondly of each other in interviews, describing their working relationship as comfortable, easy, and trusting. But what fans witnessed that day went beyond professional admiration. It felt deeply personal. After seeing Nam Ji-hyun, Ji Chang-wook took a deep breath and tried to regain his composure. But this time, he didn't hide behind jokes or charm. Instead, he smiled through his tears and said, "You know, there are people in this industry who remind you why you keep going. People who see you not as an actor, but as a person. Jihan has always been one of those people for me." The crowd erupted in applause, and even Nam Ji-hyun looked moved. She nodded slightly, perhaps understanding that Ji Chang-wook wasn't just talking about work, he was expressing something that had been unspoken for a long time. Later in the event, Nam Ji-hyun joined him on stage for a few minutes. The two reminisced about their time filming together, laughing about how many takes it took for some of their famous kiss scenes, and teasing each other like old friends. Yet, even through the laughter, the emotional tone lingered in the air. Fans noticed how Ji Chang-wook occasionally glanced at her with that same softness, as if her presence had somehow given him the courage to be completely himself again. Behind the scenes, staff members reportedly said that Ji Chang-wook had been going through a particularly stressful few months. Between filming, endorsements, and managing personal responsibilities, he barely had time to rest. Some close to him even said that he'd been quietly struggling with self-doubt, wondering if his best years were behind him or if he was still capable of surprising audiences with something new. But that day, as Nam Ji-hyun appeared, something changed. It wasn't dramatic or loud. It was quiet, but powerful. She didn't need to say much. Just being there seemed to remind him of who he was and how far he had come. After the event, reporters caught up with Ji Chang-wook outside the venue. When asked about his emotional moment and Nam Ji-hyun's surprise appearance, he smiled gently and said, "It was unexpected, but it meant a lot. Jihan is someone who has always been sincere. I was really touched that she came." Nam Ji-hyun, on the other hand, kept her response short but sweet. "He's always been someone I admire," she said. "I just wanted to cheer him on." That simple statement melted the hearts of fans everywhere. Social media quickly flooded with clips of their reunion, and hashtags like Chang-wook Jihan moment and #suspicious partner reunion began trending within hours. Fans couldn't stop talking about how natural and emotional their interaction was, with many saying that it felt like watching a scene straight out of a drama. Only this time, it was real. Some fans pointed out how Ji Chang-wook has always expressed deep appreciation for Nam Ji-hyun's maturity despite her age. He once said in an interview that she has a comforting energy and that she was one of the most genuine people he had ever worked with. Looking back now, it's easy to see why he said that. There was also a noticeable change in him after that day. In his following interviews, Ji Chang-wook appeared lighter, more relaxed, even playful again. One fan described it perfectly online. It's like Ji Chang-wook found his smile again. The real one, not the one he puts on for cameras. People often forget that celebrities, no matter how adored they are, still carry the weight of expectations, criticism, and loneliness. Ji Chang-wook, who started from humble beginnings and worked his way up through pure talent and perseverance, has faced both incredible highs and painful lows. From military service to career challenges, and even moments where fans worried about his mental health, he has weathered it all with grace. But this particular event reminded everyone that sometimes even the strongest need someone to remind them that they're not alone. And Nam Ji-hyun, knowingly or not, did exactly that. It's easy to romanticize what fans saw that day, the way he looked at her, the gratitude in his voice, and the quiet support she gave. Whether or not there's something more between them is a question fans will continue to wonder about. But one thing is clear. What they share is genuine, grounded in real understanding and friendship, something rare and precious in the entertainment world. As the video clips of that emotional reunion continue to circulate online, fans have been leaving heartfelt comments like, "This is why I'll always support Ji Chang-wook, because he's real." And Nam Ji-hyun showing up like that just shows her beautiful heart. Others are even hoping that the two might reunite again on screen, perhaps in another romantic drama where they can bring their undeniable chemistry back to life. Whether that happens or not, the moment that unfolded that day will be remembered by fans as one of the most authentic and emotional sides of Ji Chang-wook ever seen. It wasn't scripted, it wasn't rehearsed, it was real, raw, and deeply human. As one fan perfectly summarized online, that wasn't just Ji Chang-wook the actor, that was Ji Chang-wook the person, finally letting us see the truth behind the smile. And maybe in the end, that's what makes him such a beloved figure. It's not just his talent, his looks, or his fame, it's the heart behind it all. The same heart that, in one unguarded moment, showed us that even our favorite stars are human too. So as fans, we'll continue to cheer for Ji Chang-wook, not just for his dramas or his music, but for the man he truly is. And we'll remember that when Nam Ji-hyun arrived that day, she didn't just show up for a friend. She reminded all of us what genuine support, kindness, and understanding look like. And to you, our lovely viewers here at K-Drama Television, thank you for watching and staying with us through every story, every emotion, and every journey of your favorite stars. If this story touched your heart even a little, don't forget to like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Because who knows, maybe one day, we'll see Ji Chang-wook and Nam Ji-hyun together again, both on screen and smiling, just like the day they reminded us what true connection really means.